Today we're going to be looking at percent increase and percent decrease. Now, I don't want to give you a couple different formulas that have to do with, okay, this one is the increase or decrease. Let's use some logical thinking here. If I'm going from, let's say, 50 to 75, smaller number to a bigger number, is that going to be increasing or decreasing? It's going to be increasing. If I go from, let's go 80 to, how about 30? Is that increasing or decreasing? Clearly that is going to be, that is an awful pen. I'm going to throw that away. Clearly that is going to be decreasing. There's some common sense. Now, how do we find this percentage? What we're going to do on both of these problems is just find the difference between the two numbers and divide it by our starting number, our original. So down here, still the difference between them, and divide it by the original number. I could go in and say and find the absolute value of the top, divide it by the bottom. We don't need to worry about that. Honestly, I don't want you to have to worry about subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number, then we run into negatives. It's just too much at once. So let's see here. The difference between my two numbers, let's keep it positive. 75 minus 50 over the original. My starting number is 50. Let's simplify that. 25 over 50. Now if we remember from one of my older videos, 25, to find the decimal equivalent of this fraction, divide the numerator by the denominator, I'll get 0.5. Okay, that's my decimal. Do I have my percentage yet? Move that over, and I have a 50% increase. So next, we are going to go from 80 to 30. So let's find the difference between the two. Divided by the original, divided by that starting number. 80 minus 30 is 50, divided by the original, and when I divide these two numbers, I get 0.625. But because I'm asking for the percentage, I want to write this as 62.5%. So we have a 50% increase and a 62.5% decrease. Let's show another problem here. How about, let's come up with some numbers like I usually do with my kids. Nothing about the formula of how this is done is going to change. That's why I'm just going to be erasing the numbers. Like most of my videos, if you can get the concept down and you plug in those new numbers, you got this the entire way. It's all about understanding how these work. So let's go from, how about 60 to 200? Why not? 60 to 200, and from 294, let's get rid of the clean numbers, 294 to 16. Let's be mean about it. So find the difference between the two. Let's color code this a little bit better to help you out. 200 minus 60 over my starting number. No matter what, it's always over the starting number. 200 minus 60 is 140. Divided by the starting number. Sorry, my mistake. divided by the starting number. 140 divided by 60 is going to give me 2.3 repeating. If I want that decimal place, don't worry about the repeating, we can just kind of round that off. Move the decimal place over. 333. We should get 233.3% increasing. That's a big amount. Maybe they should change our pay. 233.3% increase. Woo! How about from 294 to 16? I want to find the difference between them over the original number. If I simplify that, 294 minus 16 is 278, divided by my original number. And I get 0.94557, on and on and on. It'll repeat for a while. Let's just round that off to a clean 0.946. Just rounding up right here. I still want that percentage. Move that decimal place over, and I'll get 94.6%. I hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully it helped you out figure out percent increase and decrease. On my next video, I'm going to be covering the real-world application of this, which would be discount and markup. Maybe for those of you who are going to be running a store a little bit later. So check out that video. If you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Have a good rest of your day.